What's up, good people? My name is Percy. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you about a couple of things. So I'm going to be teaching you about identities of exponents. So essentially, you're going to be learning about this. You're going to be learning about this identity. And lastly, you're going to be learning about this identity. So let's go. Boom. So let's say you see an exponent. Let's say a value a. And a is power 1 like this, and let's say a essentially is just any row number. So a power 1 is essentially equal to a. It's just a. So if you say a value power 1, 2 power 1 is 2, 3 power 1 is 3, 1000 power 1 is 1000. So a power 1 is a. Okay, so if you have a power 2, so a power 2 is equal to a times a, right? Or rather, I would say is equal to a power 1 times a power 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. A power 2 is equal to a power 1 times a power 1. Okay, so that will give you a times a. Now, a power 3 again is a power 1 times a power 1 times a power 1, which is equal to a times a times a. I'm laughing at my a's. They look ridiculous. So a power 4 again is a times a times a times a 4 times. So if you have a power n, this is going to be a times a times a times. Do that until you do it nth times. Right? So a power 2 is a times a 2 times. A power 3, you multiply a 3 times. A power 4, you multiply a 4 times. A power n, you multiply a n times. So you need to understand this, and you're going to be using this a lot in your exams, in your test, wherever. But you need to understand that. That's one identity. Another identity is this. Say you have, you already know you got a power 1 to a power n. We know this, we covered. A power 1 is equal to a power n is equal to a times n times a times a times a times a until n times. So now what about a power 0? Okay, so a power 0 is equal to 1. So anything that you say a value power 0 is equal to 1. Don't forget this. A power 0 is equal to 1. A power 0 is equal to 1. So 1000 power 0 is equal to 1. X power 0 is equal to 1. Any row number power 0 is equal to 1. Anything power 0 is equal to 1. And I'm trying to say this as much as often as possible, so that you can actually understand that a power 0 is equal to 1. Don't forget that. And then you got a, let's look at a power negative 1 then. So you know a power 1, we know a power 0, but a power negative 1. So a power negative 1, in this case, then you look here at the reciprocal of this. So a power negative 1 is equal to 1 over a power 1, which is equal to 1 over a, because we know a power 1 is a. So a power negative 2 is equal to a power 2, right? So that negative there just turns positive. So that negative here turns positive. This is a power 2. Again, a power negative 3. A power negative 3 is 1 over a power positive 3. A power 3. Make sense? So a power negative n should be 1 over a power n. Make sense? And n in this case, essentially, when I talk about n, I'm just talking about any natural numbers. So n is any natural numbers, and a is any row numbers. Okay, so a power negative n is equal to 1 over a power n. I'm going to give you some examples on how to actually deal with this and how they can ask you these questions. So they will say, in this example, you use identities to express whatever, to solve the expression. So let's say example number 1. Uno. I don't like this color. Let's use this one. Number 1. So if you have 3 power 2, right? And then they say simplify this expression. This could be written as 3 times 3, right? And we know 3 times 3 is equal to 9. Okay, so you don't have to get that answer yet, but what I'm trying to probably get from here is 3 power 2 is 3 times 3. Okay, what about this example? 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Simplify this example. This is equal to 5 power. So you see, times 5 4 times, right? So it's going to be 5 power 4. Yes, 5 power 4. Then number 3, P times P times P. I'm just taking at the number P for Percy. So P times P times P is equal to P power 3. Yes, P power 3, because it's you're multiplying P 3 times. Okay, and then number 4, you got this, making it word example. So let's say 3, here my 3 power x n power 0. Okay, 3 power x power 0. Anything that the laws of that these identity says anything power 0 is equal to 1. It doesn't matter what that is. If the exponent is power 0, is equal to 1. 3x power 0 is equal to 1. Make sense? Anything power 0 is equal to 1. Please remember that you'll be using these identities a lot in your mathematics. So you need to be able to grab them and be comfortable with them. Okay, so let's say you got 2 power negative 4. 2 power negative 4 can be written as 1 over 2 power 4. Make sense? 1 over 2 power 4. Right? And then 2 power 4 can be written as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 4 times. And that's 16. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, that's 16. So 1 over 16. But that's not what we are learning today. But number 6, let me give you a last example. How about 1 over? 1 over 5 power negative x. 1 over 5 power negative x. If you know the answer of this, please write the answer on your comment section. And I'm going to see you on the next video. Thank you for liking and sharing this video. And boom, I'll see you on the next video.